Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. So we have a fun collab video going on today with me and a couple other ladies here on YouTube and a few on Instagram. So please double check the description box below. There's going to be a listing of everybody's channels that are participating in this collab video. And as you can tell from the title, today we are doing our top summer picks, and I think this is going to be interesting. We've got a couple girls in here who like to wear a lot of brights and neons, and then there's a couple of us, you know, me included, that don't wear a whole lot of brights. So I think it's going to be an interesting mix of preferences and colors and whatnot. So I have got just over 10 polishes. I've got 11 polishes to show you today. And as I was getting ready to film this video, I realized that I don't really have a whole lot of brights in my collection right now. I did a really massive purge. First of all, I'm not a real summer, I guess not summer, but I guess I'm not a very big bright person to begin with, so I didn't have a whole lot of bright colors. I do have some, which you'll see here, obviously. And I wear them from time to time, mostly in the summer, just that's when I feel the most comfortable to wear them. But I noticed that I just don't have a whole lot of them, and I think it's because during my last few destash, I guess purges, I haven't really destashed too much yet, I just have them all kind of sitting in a pile. But my last couple purges of the collection, I realized that all of the brights, or a good majority of the brights that I did have, I've started to get rid of because, and I think this may be one of the reasons why I don't like to wear brights a lot, is that I found that while I may have liked the color on some of these, I don't really care for the finishes. For some reason, I have got a lot of just bright neon kind of, you know, summer colors in my collection, or I did at some point, that I never liked the formula on them. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you know, I've never really gravitated towards brights. And so the ones that I have here are really good ones. They're ones that I pretty much wear almost every summer. But I realized I kind of want to get a couple more. And so I think this time around, when I do get some brights, I've been kind of eyeing the new Cirque Colors Vice collection. Some of those are a little too bright. I don't know if I'm gonna be, they look really pretty just because I'm kind of like, after doing this, kind of getting this video ready, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a bright mood kind of thing. So maybe I'm just a little bit more susceptible to advertising right now when it comes to bright polishes. But I was looking at the Cirque Vice PR pictures, and they're really calling my name. I'm gonna try and, you know, I don't really think I'm gonna be wearing a bright yellow neon anytime soon, but for some reason they're all kind of calling my name right now. So I think I may be picking up a few more for the summertime, because I just feel like I don't have a whole lot in my collection right now. So so yeah, expect maybe a few more summer colors to come. I think I might do some hauls. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I have these kind of broken up into some color categories here. Let's go ahead and start with kind of my favorite colors to wear for summer when it comes to brights. So it's going to be like pink, purple, that sort of thing. So we've got a couple different ranges here of purples and pinks. So I would say my favorite out of this group are usually the ones that kind of like lean a little bit to the purple side. And so the ones that I've got here to show you are Socialite, which is from Cirque, which is a really pretty, and this one is Lean from Floss Gloss. So they're kind of along the same lines. Oh, I will preface this video. I'm filming this before I've had a chance to swatch these. So some of these I think I do have swatches of, and so I'll throw those up there. If I have time, I will try and swatch the rest of them, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I don't have swatches up here for some of these, I do apologize. But I just ran out of time and whatnot. So so for these guys, these are kind of along the same lines, but they're just different, slightly different. So you got Socialite here to your left, which is a little bit more of a pinky lilac color, and then Lean over here to your right is a little bit more purple. This one is a little bit more, I would say it's kind of like in between a bright and a pastel. It's got a little bit of a pastel quality to it, but it definitely is still bright on the nails, whereas Socialite is a very bright, kind of in-your-face lilac purple pink. So these are really, really pretty, great formulas on these. I love these two. And then the one kind of interesting color, just because I don't wear a whole lot of pinks, this is an interesting one in my collection. This is Lola from Zoya. And this is kind of a, it's not totally showing up true on the camera. It looks a little bit more pink than it does in real life, but this is a very nice kind of hot hot pink. But the interesting thing about this is it does have this really pretty flash in it, which I'm hoping, it's some kind of like, I want to say it's like a bluey purple flash. I don't know if I can kind of see it there. It's just got this really nice kind of flash to it, so it just gives it a little bit something extra. It's a little bit of a thinner formula just because it does have that shimmer in it, so I'm pretty sure it's been a little while since I wore this. I think I wore this last summer. I do believe this is a 3-coat polish, but I think it's well worth it. It's still a nice formula. But I just think that flash on it just really gives it a little bit something extra when it comes to these kind of like bright neon colors. So I really enjoy that in the summertime. That one is Lola. And then coming up are going to be some of my like corally, like orangey red colors. And so this one is probably, I've pretty much gotten rid of a lot of my China Glaze polishes. I don't know why. I just think it's the formulas. I'm just never thrilled with China Glaze formulas. This one is no exception. This is the quintessential summer polish for most people. This is Flip Flop Fantasy. I don't know, since I haven't swatched these yet, I don't know if I'm going to swatch this one just because I'm about halfway through this bottle and this is the original formula and I don't want to waste it. So I don't know if I'm going to swatch this one for you guys, but there's plenty of swatches if you want to see what the original formula looks like if you happen to not have this in your collection. And even if you don't have this in your collection, I don't think you can get your hands on this anymore. They changed the formula on this a couple years ago, and so it is no longer this kind of nice orangey pink color. So sadly, I was not able to find any more bottles of this when it switched over, and I have yet to find a good dupe. If you guys know of good dupes for this, let me know because I do want to pick up something because I do really like this during the summertime, and I would prefer to get something else just because the formula on this is pretty terrible, but I've never been able to find anything that replicates this color. I just really, really love this color. It's just a really pretty kind of, it's an orangey pink that leans more, so I guess it's a coral, but for some reason it's just a really hard polish to dupe. It's just got a little bit more pink in it than most coral colors. So I only really wear this during the summertime, obviously, and I'm trying to relish the last little bit of it that I have, which is funny because the formula on this is terrible. So the fact that I'm like, oh, like usually I don't put up with crappy formulas for the most part, but on this one I do just because I love the color on this. So please let me know if you know of a dupe, and I may snatch that up because like I said, I'm about halfway through this bottle and I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone. So that is Flip Flop Fantasy, and then the other two. This one I just discovered last summer, and it's one of my favorite brights, if not, this might be one of my favorite brights. I think it's probably my favorite out of the group here. So this is Game Over from Cirque. This came out in the Vice collection last year, and this is just a gorgeous neon red. And with these types of colors, it's always hard to get a neon red. It usually ends up being a little bit more orange. So if you think of China Glaze Ready to Rave, which is I would say it kind of looks like a neon red, but when you hold this up against it, this looks way more red than China Glaze Ready to Rave, which is why I have gotten rid of it out of my collection. So really pretty, just neon red color. I love this one so much. It's really, really pretty and a nice and bright and eye searing on the nail. And then this one is new to my collection. I have not worn this yet. I picked this up during the Zoya Earth Day sale. This is Amy, and this is a really nice, just kind of like burnt orange red with this really nice fiery orange shimmer in it. So that orange shimmer just looks like fiery goodness on the nails, and so I think this will be really appropriate for summertime. I did swatch this. It's a really nice formula, so I'm really excited to get this on my nails for the summertime. So that again is Amy. And then we've got some blues here to talk about. So this one is Talia. So they all kind of have the same, well, I guess they don't really, but okay, so we've got, never mind. So we've got Talia here. Talia is a turquoise blue, well, yeah, I guess it is turquoise. It doesn't have a whole lot of green in it, but I guess it's teal. Let's go with teal. I think turquoise is more green. So this is just a nice saturated teal blue, really, really pretty, nice formula. I will show you this up against Zoya's Ling, which is another one of my favorites. And you'll definitely see that slight bit of green that Talia has here on the left. And Ling is just a really nice, just a really nice blue. I wish I knew what these I can never think of what color blue this is. Like, my blue variations are not very good. I don't think it's a robin's egg blue, but I can never really, like, is it? I don't know. But anyway, it's like a nice kind of medium blue with like just a little bit of white in it, so it just makes it a little bit of a brighter color on the nail. So those are Talia and Ling. So those are some of my nice blues, and those are a little bit toned down. They're not crazy bright on the nail, so those are good for maybe folks that don't, you know, want a little bit of color during the summertime, but don't necessarily want like a bright color. This one is definitely a little bit brighter. This one is from Floss Gloss. This is called El Capitan. I picked this up last summer, and this one is beautiful. This is a little bit more of like a primary color blue. Beautiful color on the nail, nice and bright. Wonderful formula on this. Really, really pretty. So that is El Capitan. And then to round out my picks for summer, we've got two greens here to talk about. Tilda, I just picked up recently in the Zoya Earth Day sale. Just a really nice, not a grass green. It's got a little bit of yellow in it. If you were familiar with the Pantone greenery color from a couple years ago, that is pretty much this. It's basically a grass green with maybe like a slight bit of yellow to it, so just maybe like a lime green kind of. I think maybe lime green a little bit. So yeah, Tilda, great formula on this. So that is really pretty. And then this beauty is Horrendous from Virago Varnish. And this is just a really nice chartreuse green. Really, really pretty. I can't even remember if I got a chance to wear this last summer. I think I picked this up towards the end of summer last year, so I don't even know if I got a chance to wear this. And you can kind of see it is having some separation issues a little bit, but I am still excited to wear this. I did see also Cirque had a chartreuse green on their page as well from the Vice collection or was it? I don't think it was in the Vice collection, but they do have like a chartreuse green like this, because you can't get this, Virago's not making polishes anymore, so this particular polish I don't think you can get anymore unless you find it in a D-stash. But I did see that Cirque has a similar kind of chartreuse green on their page at the moment, so that might be a good dupe, or not dupe, but that might be a good similar color if you want something like this. I may go look at it and see if they're relatively close. I may, like I said, I kind of want to go pick up, for some reason all of Cirque's summer polishes are like calling my name right now, so yeah, that one is Horrendous. I'm excited about that one. This one, it's like I said, it's chartreuse. It's not a highlighter. It's not like a highlighter yellow, even though it kind of looks like that in the camera. It's got definitely a little bit of a green to it. So very excited about that. And those are all my picks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a little bit rushed, but I wanted to kind of, you know, get out a couple short videos here, and I didn't want to make all you folks that are coming over from some of the other girls' pages, I didn't want you to have to like suffer through one of my 30-minute videos like I normally do. But I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gives you some ideas. Sorry, I have to take this braid out. It's driving me nuts. I was trying to do something different to my hair today. Oh, I don't know. Ugh, that braid was starting to look a little crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gives you some ideas for your summer polish picks if you're in the mood to pick some new ones up, or if you're wanting to maybe, you know, pick some out from your collection. I have not yet gotten into summer. I feel like I'm probably going to be moving into summer polishes here in the next couple weeks. It is starting to get relatively hot outside, and as you can see here, I did wear a pastel polish today, and I don't know, it didn't seem appropriate because it's like 95 degrees outside. So I do think I'm probably going to be moving over to some summer polishes here shortly. So let me know what your favorite summer polishes are, because like I said, I'm definitely on the hunt for some in my collection, so I'd like to add a few more to my collection, especially if they're indies. I've just been in an indie kick lately, and I'm trying to, you know, add some more to my collection. So let me know what your favorites are. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking any up for the summertime, and let's talk summer polishes. I'm really excited for summer this year. So I thank you so much for watching again. Thank you so much if you're coming over from one of the other girls' channels, and please go watch some of their videos as well. Thanks guys. I hope you're having a great one. I'll talk to you next time.